wala pang image. Wait lang. Yung... Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas, Honest Hearts DLC. Today, as the title suggests, tatapusin natin lahat ng well-stacked cairns na na location para tapos natin yan. Tapos yan natin kung pwede natin gawin itong kay Follow Stock or kailangan natin munang gawin yung main quest.
What can I tell you?
Mukhang kailangan muna natin tapusin to. Anyway, maghahanap din tayo ng cave kung saan pwede tayo stay. Nasaan nga ba yung sunod natin pupuntahan na well-stacked cairns? Meron na tayo nitong... Hindi yan. Ito ba? Ranger, Substation, Peregrine, The Spine, The Airy. So tatlo pa, di ba? Tatlo nga, hindi ko alam po tatlo pa. Pero anyway, isa yung nandito, which is Ranger, Substation, Eagle. Southwest, sorry, ng The Airy. Oh, Southwest. Okay. Kung ganun, punta tayo dito sa, Blue Skies Cave.
Like the shadow of a ghost.
Tingnan natin. Oh shit, nag-level up ako. 34? Oh shit. Continue. Yan. Kailangan natin alamin kung ano ilalagay natin dito. Anyway, di pa ako tinatawagan ng trabaho ko. Oh, hindi. Yung possible na trabaho. I don't wanna be too up in my britches for that. Cannibal, entomologist, red child. Parang gusto ko yung may particle ba dito? Okay. Lead belly. Nah. Okay. I guess mga ganito pwede. Ito rin pwede. Shotgun technique. Okay. Ito sana eh. Kaya lang hindi. Parang pangit eh. Oh, chemist, maybe? +1 perception and agility. Parang maganda rin yan. Ay, maganda rin din. Ano bang maganda? Well, oh, dapat energy weapon 60. Okay. Try natin kunin yan next time. Ito rin din. Anyway. Ito na lang. Ano ang ating special? So plus 3 kapag gabi. Okay. Virgin River. Ito natin tapusin lahat. Nasa ranger station yun, so just how to do it.
The spitter plants and the green monster men aren't native to Zion. Wonder where they came from.
Nasaan yung mga kalaban? Anyway, andun yung ranger substation. I think I saw it.
I won't last long at this rate. Good as new. Just what the medicine man. Good as new.
Just like the medicine man ordered. Who is the medicine man? Got him! Maka-level pa kaya tayo na isa pa.
That compass thing always knows where north is, huh? Even if it can't see the stars? Fighting time!
Saan yung pinatay ko? Ito pala. So many nooks and crannies. Masyado bang malakas? Hindi, parang okay lang naman.
Why do you carry all those bottle caps anyway? They jangle like crazy. What can I tell you?
Okay. Hindi naman, okay naman pala pumatay. Leaf blower. Lockpicking. Parang hindi naman very hard. Next ay... Wait lang. Sun Sentinels. Saan yan? Northeast ng Sun Sentinels. Okay. Northeast ng The Airy pala. Okay. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Bet they don't have anything as nasty as Yao Guai.
Oh fuck! Wait lang. Load. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Come on. Ulitin ka na naman niya. Oh well. Next.
Like the shadow of a ghost.
Oh, accurate naman niya.
fighting time! Feels good to be doing some actual scouting, not just wandering. Never stood a chance, did they?
Never. Okay. Lightbringer. White legs. Camp 4. Okay, dito dapat ako pumunta.
Bet they don't have anything as nasty as Yao Guai out where you come from, huh?
Yeah. Ang kalaban. Nasa loob siguro. Nope. Next time na natin i-advance ang main quest. Tama na natin lahat ng high ground. Meron dito. Akit ba yun dito?
Feels good to be doing some actual scouting, not just following.
Okay. White legs ba yan? I hear guns. Anyway. I don't think we need to check it out. Giant green gecko. Oh my god. Oh, I died. Hollow point? Or armor piercing? I think armor piercing dapat. Okay.
Got him! Oh, you've got medicine better than some sticky herbs. I could use some help here.
Whew.
Monster men aren't native to Zion. Wonder where they came from.
Okay. Wait lang. Oh, fuck.
Whoa! Here
Maling baril. Ano ba
we
ginagawa
go!
ko?
If I don't make it...
Oh, shit! Okay. Tapos na dito. Oh, baba. Okay. Nasaan na si Follows Chong? Yoo-hoo! Okay, next ay... Ano yung next? Ranger Substation Osprey? Osprey? Caterpillar Mound, Zion Ranger Station, Soros Fort Campground. Okay, Soros Fort Campground. So dito.
Why do you carry all those bottle caps anyway? They jangle like crazy.
Yeah. But I like money.
Like the shadow of a ghost.
Oh! Oh my god. I almost died.
Can I get some backup? Healing? Something?
How'd I say you?
Just what the medicine...
What's up, man?
Good.
Good! Yes! That's what I said. Good!
Feels good to be doing some actual scouting, not just following.
Yeah. Shit. It's Cueva Gorache. Anyway, nasa na tayo? I guess sundan na lang natin yung inroad. Might as well. Ay!
Got him! Well, that's that then.
Okay. So hollow point pala dapat. We got him. Zion, Ranger Station, tapos may road. Okay. Oh. Magkasunod sila. Anyway.
I hear some odd things about the civilized lands outside Zion. Is there really a giant thunder lizard people live inside?
Giant thunder lizard. Thunder lizard. Train? Maybe thunder lizard.
Well then, let's get to trading. like the shadow of a ghost.
Okay. Yun na yun, di ba?
That
Angel Cave. Okay. Joshua Graham.
Welcome back.
Stand. Gecko. Okay.
Well then, let's get to trading.
Zion Fishing Lodge.
Fighting time!
Okay. Next, I 5 little scout lunch boxes. Di ba meron ako nun? Or I guess specific na item yan, hindi lang lunchbox. Alright.
Never stood a chance, did they?
Nope.
Like the shadow of a ghost. The spitter plants and the green monster men aren't native to Zion. Wonder where they came from.
Huh, so hindi pala kalaban ng large dog. I'm sorry for killing you. Okay.
Well, that's that then.
Little Scout lunchbox. Okay. Makes. Takes. Shipping error. Hi Mandy, this is Horace Applebaum out at the Zion General Store. I placed an order 3 weeks ago for the deluxe Mountain Man all-in-one survival kits. You know, the ones that come with a compass, a pair of walkie-talkies, and a full first aid kit. I'm writing to you because as of today, I still haven't received the shipment. I'm fresh out of the kits here, and with the summer tourist season picking up, I really need the new ones ASAP. Thanks, Horace. Dear Scoutmaster Mitchell, thanks for following up. You'll be happy to know that the Little Scout lunchboxes you ordered have arrived. You can pick them up at the General Store when you arrive at Zion. The General Store is open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. till nightfall. We look forward to seeing you and your scouts on Independence Day. Okay.
So I finally get to explore all those taboo places without the other scouts yelling at me? Can't wait.
Yeah. Saan meron din? Zion Ranger Station.
Gotcha! Fighting time! Like the shadow of a ghost.
Like the shadow of a ghost.
Why do you carry all those bottle caps anyway? They jangle like crazy.
Trail carbine. So meron pa rin dito. Yes. Search Zion Ranger Station for medical supply kit. Okay. This medical supply kit is mostly intact, but several of the sterile bandages have been broken open, and the disinfectant bottle is leaking. You can try to salvage what's there, or you can find replacement for the contaminated components. Alternatively, you can use alcohol to re-sterilize the bandages. Okay. Ano bang ano ko? Current stats 10 lahat. Nice.
Here we go!
Don't worry, they're dead.
Well then, let's get to trading.
Okay.
Whoa! Here we go! Those, what did you call them? Waki... Takis? Those are going... to be loads better than signal drums and smoke signs. The Narrows up ahead. That's the Sorrows territory. They're peaceful enough, but you don't want to make them mad.
You are the one Joshua Graham sent to us. Blessings of the Father in the cave on you. Daniel is waiting for you.
Okay. Like a burglar, where can I get one?
A Sorrow's Yaoguai fist is a sacred symbol. It shows that we belong to the tribe and have willingly undertaken a dangerous quest to aid the tribe. Each Sorrow makes his own. And only after hunting and slaying a Yaoguai that threatened our people. Our shaman, White Bird, oversees the rites. Perhaps if you spoke to him, he would allow you to undertake such a quest.
Okay. What's your deal?
Waking Cloud is my name. I am midwife to the Sorrows. It sounds ill-omened, no? Midwife to Sorrows? I tend to other hurts and sicknesses that afflict our tribe. I also scout the valley for the herbs I use in my medicines.
Man, I haven't seen any children around.
The children and the old have already been evacuated from the camp. They are safe enough, unless the Whitelegs come for us in force.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
What would you speak of?
Who is Daniel?
Daniel is a wise man and a great friend to the Sorrows. He taught me to speak the language of New Canaan, the English from the holy books.
Holy books?
Yes, the language of the New Canaanites is the holy tongue, for it is the language their sacred books are written in. The Father in the caves brought it to them after the judgment, but the ancestors of the Sorrows sinned against him. They were denied the true tongue.
Okay, have you known him long?
6 years. He attended the birth of my third child. It was a hard birth. The river nearly carried my water to the Father, and my child's with it. Daniel knew the ways of New Canaan's medicine. He stepped in and saved both of our lives. After the birth, I asked Daniel if he would teach me what he knew of childbirth. He agreed, and so here I am.
Okay. Let's talk about something else.
What would you speak of?
Tell me more about your tribe.
We have dwelt in the Narrows since the end that came in fire. When the Father in the caves punished the world and made us forget the holy tongue. We have had good relations with the other tribes in the valley. At least before Salt Upon Wounds brought his Whitelegs here. We have Daniel to thank for our continued existence. His advice and help has kept the Whitelegs from overrunning us, so far. I do not know how long even he can protect us, though.
What do you know about Salt Upon Wounds?
He is war chief of the Whitelegs, and the worst butcher of them all. The tribes he has crushed are many. The warriors he has slain, countless.
Sun Life. Mag-apply din ba ako sa Sun Life? Who or what is the Father in the cave?
Have you not heard of the god of the New Canaanites? He is our protector and our judge. He helped our ancestors find their place here in Zion. He gave us many gifts, but we are not to seek him out. His caves are forbidden to us. Those who seek them out are taken from us.
Okay.
Perhaps you do not fully understand the New Canaanites. I have seen the Father's images. His holy bride and holy son were given unto the world to save it. They dwelt in the caverns of the mountains, caverns which can still be seen today. The people sinned against him, and were punished with the end that came in fire and the loss of the holy tongue. Only the New Canaanites were spared.
Okay, that's fascinating.
I'm sure Daniel could tell you more. His knowledge of the Father is greater than my own. Then I will look forward to our next speaking.
Bye, Waking Cloud. Daniel, yoo-hoo! Ooh. What's up, Daniel?
The dead horse has told me details about the attack on your caravan. A stranger's sympathy might not count for much, but for what it's worth, I'm sorry.
Thanks.
The Sorrows will mourn your friends too. They mourn everyone, even the Whitelegs. They have sensitive souls. Innocent, if there is such a thing. In spite of what's happened, I hope that Joshua and I can help you out of here. But to be frank, we need your help too.
Okay. Joshua told me you needed a few things. I think this is everything.
Well, I'll be. I was starting to lose hope we'd be able to get any of this, much less all of it. Tribals are smart, but, well, they're ignorant. Letting go of a taboo is difficult for them. So I knew it would have to be one of us. Turns out all it took was a Gentile, or, no offense. These supplies are a godsend. But if we're going to evacuate Zion without drawing more white leg attention, I need you to go back into the valley.
Okay.
Specifically, I need you to scout out some locations for white legs and try to recover a map of Grand Staircase, a wilderness area to the east. There's also the matter of the roads. We're going to be heading out of the east side of the park, but I'm not sure the way is clear.
Okay. Anything to help, I'll do what I can.
I appreciate the enthusiasm. There aren't a lot of people in the wasteland with kindness to spare for anyone who isn't kin. Since you've been poking around the valley, you might see more activity from the Whitelegs. One of the Sorrow's hunters, Waking Cloud, has volunteered to help guide you through the valley. She has a special talent for staying out of sight. After this, it's just a matter of getting everyone out of here safe and sound. And hopefully, you can head back to the Mojave without any more trouble.
Daniel has given you some pre-war mining explosives and a special detonator for them. They aren't useful as weapons, but it could be used to collapse certain caves, if that proves necessary in your exploration.
Well, here we part ways. I'm needed back at the Dead Horses camp. Maybe I'll see you there sometime.
Are you sure?
I will. Good gonen, Akis.
Akis. Akis, bro! Danielle!
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you?
I need to sell some shit. Is there any other way I can help with the Sorrows?
If you could part with it, healing powder would be welcome. We have enough stim packs for now, but we can't rely on that small supply. Brock and Xander plants can be found throughout the valley, and you might even find some on Whitelegs you come across.
Here you go.
Ah, that's great news. We can use anything you can offer. Thanks.
What do you do here?
I used to help the Sorrows with various medical problems and general issues they were having, but my bishop sent me here as a missionary. We New Canaanites believe that there is a path to salvation for everyone, and it's important that we set people on that path if they are willing.
Okay. Used to help the Sorrows with problems. What do you do now?
I'm trying to make amends for allowing our problem to become their problem. The New Canaanites, I mean. The Whitelegs have always fought with us. And with Joshua returning, Caesar has motivated the Whitelegs to stamp out the New Canaanites entirely. That means the tribes we work with, too. It's already I just want to prevent something terrible from happening to the Sorrows.
Has this happened before? The Whitelegs attacking other tribes?
Yes. But not just Whitelegs. Raiders, too. Prospectors, slavers. Anyone who thinks they can exploit the ignorant and the innocent. We lost the Tar Walkers and the Crazy Horns. We did our best, but we made mistakes. We paid for them. But they paid more. I'd like to get out from under that debt someday. Until then, it's enough to stop ourselves from getting deeper in the hole. To remove the Sorrows from harm's way. I have to give credit to the Whitelegs for finding their way here. Though I imagine many died in the process. But they can't follow us east. Not into the Grand Staircase. They don't know how to live off the land. We head there. We can find some safety.
Okay.
Of course. I should be able to... I can provide medical assistance. I can even use supplies that we have here. But I can't just sell what we have. I need to address problems as they arise. And most of those have to do with the Sorrows or dead horses. Fair enough. Just be careful and hopefully you won't need these.
Oh, shit.
Daniel said that I was to travel with you until you have completed your scouting. Is this pleasing to you?
It is pleasing to me.
Certainly. We should make haste then.
Waking Cloud has given you the quiet as waters perk. While Waking Cloud is in your party, it is much easier to sneak by the white legs. Their perception is decreased. Alright. Hello.
Katubiu.
How do you? Do you have any family?
I do. A fine husband and 3 children. I miss them each day, but I take comfort in knowing they are safe.
Where are they?
When we learned that Salt Upon Wounds had defiled Zion with his presence, Daniel ordered the children, the old, and the sick evacuated from the camp. My husband volunteered to lead the hunters that went with them for protection. I try not to worry about them, but we have had no news for so long, and Daniel seems sad when I ask him about it. Sad and a little frightened.
I could talk to him.
Perhaps he will. I sometimes feel he thinks he must protect me. If he has news, I would know of it.
Okay. Ben.
If something of mine will help you, take it. I hope you would do the same for me.
What a break. Hindi pala ako nakaano. Kinausap tayo ni, ni Joshua. Kasi gusto niyang patayin lahat ng white legs. Kasi hindi naman sila titigil kahit na umalis sila. I mean, kahit na umalis yung dead horses and the sorrows dito sa Zion National Park. So, sabihin ko na sa inyo ngayon, kinda agree with him. Fair enough.
I and the dead horses are prepared to do what must be done to protect Zion from the Whitelegs. And though Daniel won't accept it yet, there are many sorrows who are also prepared. They may not be warriors, but this is their home. If you have a chance to speak with Daniel about this, ask him to consider defending Zion instead of abandoning it. He has good intentions, but I fear that if we evacuate the sorrows from this place, it will be lost to them, and us, forever.
If something of mine will help you, take it. I hope you...
Wait lang.
Welcome back. He's a butcher. Believe me, I know the godless fire that burns in his heart. I've been burned by it myself. He's not the kind to let his subordinates do all the killing. No, he likes to have a hand in it, with that spear of his. He's fashioned himself an abomination before the eyes of the Lord. I'm happy to serve as an instrument of divine justice.
Okay, can I ask you some personal questions?
It's not something I enjoy, but I pray to God that someone may learn from my mistakes. What would you like to know?
Are you in much pain? Is there anything I can do to help?
You are kind to offer, but no, there's nothing you can do. We don't use chems, but I learned long ago that I'm immune to their effects. It never stops burning. My skin. Every day I have to unwind the bandages and replace them with fresh ones. Exposing my body to the air is like living through it again. But it's better to be clean than comfortable. I was born in Ogden, what people came to call New Canaan. Things were more peaceful when I was growing up. When I was a young man, I went out into the world to do missionary work, as all New Canaanites do. I traveled along the Long 15 and followed 89 south into Arizona. Along the way, I met two men from a group called the Followers of the Apocalypse. Edward Sallow and Bill Calhoun. They came to teach the tribes. Calhoun was a good man. Edward was the one who got us into trouble down the road.
Was one of those men Caesar?
No, not then. Back then he was just Edward. Smart man. Young, but we all were. We thought we could hike into the Grand Canyon and talk to Blackfoots. We did. And the Blackfoots were friendly enough at first. But eventually... I've thought back to that day so many times. I must have mistranslated. Something must have been mixed up, because the Blackfoots decided we weren't going to leave. The rest is history, assuming Edward hasn't changed it. This way lies the path to hell. Caesar needed me to translate. Translation became giving orders. Giving orders became leading in battle. Leading in battle became training, punishing, terrorizing. A series of small mistakes before a great fall. And I stayed in that darkness until after Hoover Dam. After I failed Caesar and he had me burned alive, thrown into the Grand Canyon.
How did you survive?
I survived because the fire inside burned brighter than the fire around me. I fell down into that dark chasm. The flame burned on and on. The next morning, I woke up and crawled out of the northern edge of the Grand Canyon, that cursed place. It took me 3 months to reach New Canaan. It was as though the prodigal son had returned. They welcomed me like I had never left, never done anything to shame them. The fire that had kept me alive was love. Their love. God's love. I will never be able to repay the debt I owe to them, but I must try. I try not to involve myself with matters of the Mojave anymore. All I know is from before the Battle of Hoover Dam.
What do you think of the NCR?
Better than Caesar, but that's not a high standard. Too much love of money and ownership. Not enough love of God and giving. Any society that derives its power and authority from the will of man alone lives apart from God and will crumble in the end.
Okay.
It's not something I enjoy.
You know about Mr. Hales?
I had heard of him, but when we were preparing to enter the Mojave, he didn't seem relevant to what was happening. From what I've learned since Hoover Dam, he handled the Mojave tribes in a fashion not entirely dissimilar from Caesar. It's too bad.
Okay.
Love the sinner, hate the sin. With Caesar, it's often very difficult to see through all of that sin to the person inside. I can say that we were both lucky that NCR supply lines and land routes north of Mojave Outpost were destroyed before the Battle of Hoover Dam. Something bad happened near Death Valley, at a place called the Divide. NCR couldn't cut across anymore, and it slowed down the reinforcements. Terrible storms ripped entire companies apart before they even got to Nevada soil. The aftermath of Hoover Dam could have been even worse for Caesar.
What's at the Divide?
I don't know for certain, and I don't think NCR knows either. Whatever happened at the Divide was too much for them to handle. Our Frumentari told us what they saw. Only fools and madmen would march into a place like that. All roads wind down to the same spot, the grave. They said all that's left there is a gaping wound cut into the earth, cursed and damned. No place for God-fearing folk.
Okay.
Not all of them, but they couldn't take 127 north to get around the mountains. As if Death Valley weren't enough, they had the Divide and Big Empty to deal with. From what the Legion's explorers reported, the Big Empty may as well have been a wall to any living thing approaching it.
Alright. No. Okay.
If something of mine will help you, take it. I hope you would do the same for me.
Coyote. So yun pa lang po. Nakaba ako na. Oh shit.
If something of mine will help you, take it. I hope you would do the same.
Healing powder. May oras pa naman tayo. Kausapin muna natin si Daniel. Oh, no. Kausapin natin si Falls Chalk. What's up, Falls Chalk?
Good job getting those supplies to Daniel. If you were a dead horse, you'd get a tattoo for that.
What's with the obsession you seem to have with civilization?
Let me tell you a story. When I was a boy, a man came through the valley with one of the caravans. Tall man, big mustache, carried a guitar.
Oh, yeah.
I asked what he did for his living, and the interpreter told me he was a singer. What is that? I asked. The man explained that he went from place to place and sang for people, who gave him food and shelter and care in return. I couldn't believe that there was a place in this world where a man could do that. I promised myself then that one day I'd explore that world myself.
Okay.
Is it? I always heard it was rather large outside the valley. Well, wherever he is, I hope he's well.
What does Joshua think of this?
I haven't told him yet. Never had the growins.
Maybe I could grow once. Maybe I could talk to him about it for you.
You'd do that? Sure. Sounds smart to me. he might not get so mad at you.
Okay.
Go with fortune, friend.
Yeah, back.
Welcome back.
Shock seems like he's interested in seeing more of the world.
I thought he might. It's been some time since I visited civilized places. I don't have fond memories of them. But I have always seen these places from the outside. I'd rather not influence him more than I already do. Why don't you talk to him? Follows Chalk needs more guidance in his life. Just not from me.
Okay. Okay. Yan si Daniel.
Oh, Father, guide and protect us, your humble children, as we labor in the vineyards, and make us strong to resist those who would steal Zion from us.
Hola, du nane.
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you?
Tell me about Waking Cloud's family.
Ah, that's great news. We can use anything you can offer. Your generosity is... well, I just can't thank you enough. Father in the... Oh, right. He's some spirit the Sorrows used to believe in. Watched over them from the caves in the valley. They marked some of the caves around here because they think they'll be punished for going inside. I think as more of them learn the teachings of the new Canaanites, they'll lose their old superstitions.
They think your Lord and Father are the same.
Oh? Oh. Of course. How stupid of me. They probably also think Mary is the mother and Jesus is the child. No wonder they picked up on things so easily. I guess it just goes to show how difficult it is to communicate sometimes. There's an old saying that goes, if you want peace, get ready for war. You've got me figured half right. I'll shoot dead any white leg that tries to creep into this camp. But it's only to protect the Sorrows. The Lord helps those who help themselves. But the Sorrows don't know how. Joshua and I do. Since I got them into this mess, I need to get them out. There is an important difference between killing in defense and waging war. Even a Gentile like you should know that. Joshua is a living Bible of all mankind's miseries of war. The debt he has levied through his actions, he repays every day. He is a monument both to God's unending forgiveness and to humanity's unfathomable capacity for cruelty. It's written on every inch of his body. When you look at him, do you only see a man of God? Beneath those bandages, he is burned flesh. As he burns, so does he consume everyone around him. Joshua wants to fight because the Whitelegs have stoked the naked flame inside of him. You see the light, but do not yet feel the heat. I can pray that you never will. But it isn't up to me, and it isn't up to God. It's up to Joshua. They're hateful savages who live only to plunder and destroy. Their leader is a devil called Salt Upon Wounds. War is all he knows. Everything he has, everything that tribe has, was taken by force, raiding, and scavenging. It's said there's no man deadlier at close range, that power fist of his has smashed 100 skulls. Maybe that's true, but so what? It's a low form of leadership. A tribe that knows only war has no future. And so he'll lead them to Caesar.
Okay.
What do you want to know exactly? I'm sure she could tell you much better than I. Oh, well, that's true. Waking Cloud is a talented midwife. She certainly brought more children into the world than I have. But there are some problems she's never dealt with. One of them came up when she was having her third child, and I really didn't do much. I'm surprised she mentioned it. What, I did.
Oh, may nangyari ba?
Her 3 children are safe. They made it north weeks ago and met up with new Canaanites heading east. Her husband didn't make it. He died protecting their children from a Whiteleg attack. Do not tell Waking Cloud. She is one of the only Sorrows who can communicate easily with us, and her tribe needs her to be strong right now. To everything, there is a season. Who are you or I to put this heavy burden on her now? I know, you're right. I shouldn't have hidden it from her in the first place. We can't fail here again. Zion can't become the next New Canaan. The Sorrows don't deserve that. They don't deserve any of this. Sometimes I look at them and wonder if they would have been better off if those old trails had stayed forgotten. If we had never found any of them. Tell Waking Cloud if you think that's best. I won't stop you. Yeah. Bishop Mordecai is... Sorry. Mordecai was my bishop. He was killed by Whitelegs during the attack on New Canaan. He was responsible for our congregation there. I don't know who my next bishop will be, but that's a problem for tomorrow. There are plenty of troubles here for us today. We lost it. Our community, everything. But the past is gone. We have to look forward. True enough. We can't escape it no matter how hard we try. Best we can do is own up. Trust in the Lord to forgive. Joshua was gone. So were a lot of the other New Canaanites. Whitelegs must have been watching for a long while, counting who remained. We didn't think the Whitelegs were a real threat. Maybe it was overconfidence. Maybe sloth. Either way, we didn't see them coming. They attacked at night. They killed without regard to age or infirmity. armed or unarmed. They beat children to beat them to death in their beds while they were sleeping. And now we're all that's left. Maybe 30 of us. Pride goeth before destruction. I'd like you to drop it. I never thought I'd be in charge of anything. Don't know why. Bishop Mordecai was old. He had been sick for years. He couldn't walk anymore. It wasn't a problem for the rest of us. He made it out to be more trouble than it really was. Just his way, I guess. When the Whitelegs came, he was upstairs. We couldn't get him out in time. The house caught fire at the base and worked its way up. Fast. He didn't die of smoke. I wish he had. Sometimes I wake up and for a minute or two I think all of it was a dream. But it's not. It wasn't. I wish all of this were some fevered vision of what could have been, instead of what is, what we let happen.
Katubiu.
I'm sorry, Waking Cloud.
What? No. You must be mistaken. Daniel would have told me. How dare he? What gives him the right? I thought Daniel was my friend, but he cares nothing for the Sorrows. Perhaps. I will have to have a very long talk with Daniel when all of this is over. Thank you for telling me this truth.
Oladu nane.
What can I tell you? Yeah? What did he say? He said that? Well, I guess you have been out there more recently than he has. So, what's your advice? Really? You think so? Whew! I'm going to do it. After all this is over, I'm going to go explore civilization. Dankni, Akis, I never would have had the growins to ask him myself.
Katubiu.
Okay. Let's stop this here. Mag-save muna ako. Alright. Next time, gawin natin yung sa survivalist. Yung Father in the Caves. Ano? Randall Clark ata pangalan niya. Tapos gawin natin yung weapon niya. Okay. Bye.